是能走的。到点了吗？没人了。
今年最烈，我们以激光为底，以创新为幕，书写中国制造的崭新篇章。真正的科技优势源于对技术的自主掌控。我们自有的高精度分析条件，确保了设备和谐结构间从床上到横梁由内而外的顶级刚性与精度。接着，我们以为目前的苛刻标准挑出这位一体成型。从源头杜绝了变形差，被激光的长期稳定力发现在你们确保每一个对复杂材料的教育，选择了1比1的设备，有一颗不断进化、始终可靠的主模型，特别是我们不仅聆听者，更是用专业洞察建立了需求端化比技术化、真正每一个需求的更清晰、流程清晰、相应。我们的角色是与销售，远不止于销售。我们致力于能为您这个制造服务的一步。Leave it down the hill and welcome back to Moon Lasers Live Show. This is Foreign again right here in China at International Advanced Machine Tool Exhibition right in this, China. We're excited to review our latest innovation, which is a pretty big deal. We're not sure if it's anything but BIPOD series intelligent body parameter system. It's in the sheet material fabrication industry relies on the high extra labor costs and the potential struggling with low efficiency, high labor costs, and complexity of measuring production. You're in the right place. Here we'll show you how the system can transform
Your workshop into a fully automated smart manufacturing hub. That's smart with the small problems we can face in traditional fabrication. First one would be the high reliance on manual labor. Operators are usually hard to find when they find like this in the atmosphere. It's quite expensive either. And low cutting efficiencies, of course. Operators are hard to find as well, but the machine sits idle while there's no workers or expensive labor costs working fine. Limited sorting capabilities. Only thin plates can always manual. Standalone machines. No connection to their own ERP or MES. Basic PLC controls, limited functionality, no intelligence at all. Sounds rather familiar, but now look at what we bypass Series Intelligent Cutting Process Center brings you to the floor. Full automated truss loading and intelligent sorting systems that we are showing right now. High performance cutting unit with increased efficiency by at least 30%. Effortless sorting from 1 millimeter to 25 millimeter plates. Seamless ERP and MES integration. Your machine finally talks to your management system. And of course, a complete software ecosystem from nesting to inventory investment. So this is just this is not a single type of industry machine. This is an integrated sorting solution that comes to your mind. Now, walk through the complete architecture of this intelligent system right here. It starts with the intellectual material warehouse right there. Vertical storage system that holds your raw material. From there, the truss composite robot automatically loads sheets onto the cutting machine. Once the cutting is done from the cutting bed, the bypass sorting systems rapidly takes over control, automatically picks and stacks finished parts sorted by types, no manual sorting required. And here's the beauty thing, everything is controlled by our own supervisor control unit with just one click ahead and from loading to cutting and final sourcing, the entire process run automatically. So let's take a closer look at each component. Right. First, the intelligent material warehouse. This is where the automation begins. Built from the high-strength welding steel, verified by finite element analysis, structure is available for solid and safety. The stacker crane and hoist cars are driven by high-power servo motors, ensuring fast operation and high precision accuracy. You can customize it to fit their needs. All customized available from 4 to 15 levels of warehouse storage. Each level can hold a maximum of 5,000 kilograms, which is 5 pounds approximately. Atlas sheets from 800 times 800 millimeters to 3,000 times 1,500 millimeters. Raw materials are stored here ready to be called out automatically when it's needed. Next, after the warehouse part is done, we're coming into the truss composite loading and unloading robot. This is the arm that moves your materials, built with a gantry type 3D structure, silver driven and with a vacuum matrix suction gripper. It's designed with safety in mind. Power off, air off production means if something fails, which it will never do, the gripper will drop your sheet. Key specs as follows. XY axis speed up to 50 meters per minute, Z axis speed up to 12 meters per minute, and head the sheets up to 800 kilograms. Loading unloading cycle times under just 2 minutes, which is 120 seconds. Fast, reliable, and safe. There it is. Now, of course, the heart of the system is the cutting unit itself. Wait, there we go. Now we're having the exhibition of the GH series whole cover cutting machines powered by a max laser source equipped with latest BLT intelligent cutting head. The machine delivers exceptional cutting performance with a perceptional FS Cut 800 head system and portable F9 head 20 servo system. Right there, we can see achieve the acceleration over 2G and cutting efficiency increased by 30%. And here was going to love. The machine is packed with intelligent features. Zone smoke exhaust keeps the work area clean. And pneumatic lift door seals the gap between the front and the rear tables. HD high vision monitoring. Also available cameras gives you real-time view of the cut, no worry about it. Densely arranged anti-burn materials protect the bed from the heat damage. This machine is to run fast, clean, and reliability upon your request. Now let's get back to the sorting point, where the magical may happen. The bypass sorting system unit, after the cutting, parts to be sold and a increasingly self-destruct sequence, which is the pretty traditional shops is the manual work, like slow, error-prone, labor cost, intensive, blah blah blah, all the disadvantage. But our system does it automatically using the software, like sorting software, and the type they call it software. It generates pickup position and stacking locations in real time. The servo-driven gantry with plus and minus zero point 0.5 millimeters positioning accuracy picks up the parts and stacks them onto the pallets. Sorted by the type, ready for the next process. It handles parts up to 240 kilograms with precision and speed, and with single sheet detection on automatic sheet separation, smart enough to avoid picking up two sheets at one time. Now, hardware is important as well, but what makes this system truly intelligent is the software ecosystem. We have three powerful systems working together. The first one is the automaton, nesting software, automatically nest the parts to maximize the material utilization, one-click NC program generation, and multiple cutting path strategies to avoid collision. Automatically generates gripper pickup positions, and etc. etc. Second one, software, robotic sorting software. It allows you to read XML files from nesting software directly and automatically generates pickup and stacking positions. Group parts by type on the pallets, color coded part identification. Last but not least is the software, smart warehouse software. Integrates warehouse, loading robot, and the cutting machine all together. Manages inventory. You can see exactly what's in your stock and reach. Manage schedules cutting jobs based on the priority. Communicates with the laser machine in real time. Now, here's the sweet spot. From the moment an order comes in from the ERP to finish the part stacked to the pilot, fully automated and is fully integrated in one camera. So what does this mean exactly for your shop? Like at least 30% increase in cutting efficiency, more parts per ship, 3 to 4 at least operators say the sorting system replaces the most of the manual sorting. One-click sort from loading to cutting to sorting fully automated, obviously seamless ERP and MES integration. Allows you to real-time production tracking, and above all, more lasers and a line of both 24/7 service support response within just 2 hours maximum. Engineers with minimum 5 years of experiences, online and on-site training are possible and available for your recommendation. Where you purchase equipment, not just a warehouse or a laser or a single type of gantry machine, you are not just buying an independent machine line, you are purchasing a partnership, a whole series of intellectual process center. That's the bypass series intelligent cutting process system. The fully automated, fully integrated third point industry 4.0. Now let's go back with the problems we all face in traditional fabrication. See, people relying on manual labor. Operators are really hard to find and quite expensive recently. Right, right. Wait, this is how it's going. Like the low cutting efficiency for the machine sits idle while the workers for the part. Low cutting efficiency, limited cutting capabilities, only pin plates and always manual. Right. Here are the intelligent material warehouse where the automation begins. You're from high strength welded steel verified by finite element analysis. The structure, solid, safe, guaranteed. Stacking crane and hoist cars are driven by high power servo motors, ensuring fast operation and high positioning accuracy. Now, in the entire intelligent warehouse is customizable upon your need. 4 to 15 levels of storage available upon your request. Each level can hold up a maximum 5,000 kilograms. Handles sheets from 800 times 800 millimeters up to 3,001 point, 1,500 millimeters. Raw materials are stored right here, ready to be pulled up automatically when it's needed. After the intelligent material warehouse we just possessed, and now we're coming to the truck composite loading unloading robot, second part of the industry. This is the basically it's called the arm that moves your material, right? Built with gantry type 3D structure. Silver driven on the top and the side. Vacuum matrix suction gripper. It is designed with safety in mind. Power off and air off protection means if something was failed, if something fails, the gripper won't drop your heat. Key specs like Y axis speed up to 15 meters per minute, Z axis speed up to 12, head sheets up to 800 kilograms, loading and unloading cycle time under 120 seconds. Fast, reliable, and safety. That's all we matter. 不行了，不行了，我还早就等你了，他不行了。Right. After like the trust composite landing loading robot. Now let's get back to the sorting point. This type is where the real magic happens. I know I said it a lot of time before, but this is the difference between us and the other like processing center. This is the position where we achieve like zero labor needing because of these bipod sorting series. After the cutting, parts need to be sorted. In traditional workshops, this is particularly a manual work, slow, unstable, error-prone, labor-intensive, and possibly dangerous. But more latent system does it automatically using the software sorting software. Like it generates the pickup positions and the stacking location in real time. The servo-driven gun tree with plus minus zero point 0.5 millimeters positioning accuracy picks up parts and stacks them on the pallets, sorted by type, ready for the next process. And it handles the parts up to 340 kilograms with positions and the speed on single sheet detection on an automatic sheet separation smart enough to avoid picking up two sheets at once. And a small software system is moving materials back to the warehouse. Apparently, this is a live, so they're doing this prototype. He's quite famous right here in the International Advanced Machinery Tool Expo here in Jinan, China. We have a lot of fans, followers, and reporters coming in. Very fancy. I don't know what they're doing, but it seems to be terribly important. I'm just checking the camera. This one. Right. Intelligent warehouse. This is where the automation begins, actually. Built from the scratch, high strength molded steel, verified by finite element analysis. The structure itself is solid and safe. Trust me, I'm beside it. The stacker crane and hoist cars are driven by high power servo motors, same as previous. ensuring fast operation and high precision and accuracy. All the materials are compartmentalized and customizable upon your request. Now we have here to 10 level 1, but we can manage to do it in 4 to 15 maximum storage tall if you like. Levels of storage. Each level can hold up to 5,000 kilograms, which is 5 tons each level. Handle sheets from the size of 8 times 8 to 30 times 15 millimeters, uh, 100 millimeters. Raw materials are stored here and ready to be pulled up automatically when it's needed. Now let's take a look at this side of the vent, this side of the fence. The heart of the cutting system is obviously a cutting unit, as always. The GH series we're coming in this prototype right here, the whole cover laser cutting machine, powered by a Max Laser Source Photonics, equipped with the latest BLT intelligent cutting head, delivers exceptional cutting performance. Powered by a Max Laser Source right there, and equipped with the latest BLT intelligent cutting head. This machine delivers exceptional cutting performance while the FS Cut 8000 system and both the S9 high-speed service system will achieve acceleration over 2G and the cutting efficiency increased by at least 30%. And here's what you're gonna love. This machine is packed with the intelligent features. Zone smoke exhaust keeps the work area clean. The pneumatic lift doors seal the gap between front and rear tables. HD height vision camera gives you real-time view of the cut. Densely arranged anti-burn materials protect the bed from heat damage. So this machine is designed to run fast, clean, and also reliability. Moving forward. Alright. So here is the real magic part, divides from other like less attractive machines. It's the sorting system. We call it BIPOD because it looks like an octopus. After the cutting, parts needs to be sorted. In traditional shops, this is manual work, like slow, error prone, labor intensive. But our system does it automatically. Using the sorting software called software, I don't know what does that mean. It generates pickup positions and stacking locations in real time. The servo-driven gantry with the plus and minus zero point 0.5 millimeter positioning accuracy picks up parts and stacks them on the pallets, sorted by the type, ready for the next process. Now it handles parts up to like maximum 240 kilograms with precision and the speed. With single sheet detection and automatic sheet separation is smart enough to avoid picking up two sheets at once. It will be really appreciated if someone just comment on below exploring here. Maybe some subscriptions, ring that rainbow, whatever the fuck that is, right? If you have any questions, type in the comment section. We'll know. Now the truck's composite loading unloading robot is armed with new Zoom materials as it's gripping the plate right as we speak. Now, since it's a gantry type 3D structure, servo driven, vacuum matrix suction gripper gently puts back the material where it came from, the smart warehouse, and to the next process. Powered by Max laser source equipment with the latest BLT intersection of the intelligent cutting head delivers exceptional cutting benefits. With the exceptional FS cut system aboard your S9 high-speed servo system, the cut efficiency increased by at least 30%. Now, people are going to ask, hey, Florian, hardware is important, but what makes the system truly different than the others? Well, what makes the system truly intelligent is the software ecosystem that we're having. Three powerful software packages working simultaneously together. Now, the first one, Automaton, the nesting software, automatically nets parts to maximize material utilization. One-click NC program generation, multiple cut-in path strategies to avoid collisions available, and automatically generates gripper picking up positions. Now, the second one is software sorting software. Its name is software itself. I don't know why. Reads XML files from nesting software directly without any precaution. Automatically generates pickup and stacking positions. Group parts by type on pallets, and it's color coded part identification available. Now, the last but not least, we have our Stockware Smart Warehouse software. Integrates warehouse loading robot cutting machines, manages inventory, can see exactly what's in each storage slot, schedules coming, job based on priority, communicates with the lazy machine in real time. Here's the sweet spot. All three machines work simultaneously together, not just independent sorting system, not just independent cutting system, not just independent warehouse system, but it's the integrated three systems working together. It's fully automated, fully integrated, and from the moment your order comes into your ERP system and to the finish for stacking the pilots, there's nothing to worry about. Zero labor needed. Now, so what does that exactly mean for your shop? Some real estates, 30% increase in cutting efficiency, more parts per shift, 3 to 4 operators saved, the sorting system replaces manual sorting, one-click sort from loading to cutting to sorting fully automated, seamless ERP and MSC integration, real-time control tracker. And with all that, more lasers standing every machine in total. 24/7 service support with response with just in 2 hours. Engineers with minimum 5 years of experiences. Online on-site technical training available. When you purchase a machine from MORN Laser, you're not buying an independent machine directly from MORN Laser itself. You're purchasing the whole partnership and the control availability, shaping the future with laser tech with MORN Laser. Now, basically the BIPOD service intelligent cutting process center, fully automated, fully integrated and built exceptional for Industry 4.0. Now, if you have any questions, please type on the comment section and press likes or subscriptions if you like, and that would be really appreciated. Thank you. Now, small problems we all face in traditional fabrication: high reliance on manual labor, operators are hard to find, expensive, low cutting efficiency. Machine sits idle while the workers are sorting parts and stuff. Limited sorting capabilities with only in place and always manual. Standalone machine, no connection to your ERP or MES. Basic PLC controls, limited functionality, which means no intelligence at all. And that sounds rather familiar with your old, like years of used machines. Well, look at what happens next. Bypass series, it's an integrated intelligent cutting process center. But I prefer my use phrase of word. We call it like one click forgets. Does it even have a machine right around here? Fully automated trust loading and intelligent sorting. Obviously, it's in the board. High performance cutting unit. We increase efficiency by over at least 30%. Effortless sorting from 1 millimeter to 25 millimeter plates, seamless ERP MES integration. The machine finally talks your medical system completely and intellectually and independently. A complete software ecosystem, which is a set three integrated ecosystem from nesting to inventory management all in one. This isn't just an independent cutting machine. This is a production system. This is a fully integrated production system that brings your productivity into the market into the next level. Now, through the complete architecture of this intelligent system, starts with the intelligent material warehouse, a vertical storage system that holds your raw material. From there, a true composite robot automatically loads sheets onto the cutting machine. Once the cutting is done, the bypass sorting units take over. It automatically picks and stacks finished parts sorted by type, not by not by manual, not by sorting, normal manual like quad. And here's the beauty: everything is controlled by our supervisor control unit, which is a power cabinet right next to the machines. One click, the entire process runs automatically, from loading to cutting and the final sorting. Now let's take a look at the critical components right in the frame. Now let's look at the intelligent material warehouse where the automation begins. Built from high strength welded steel, verified by finite element analysis. Structure is solid. Now, what I say here is the truck composite loading and unloading robot. This is the arm that removes the material. Built with a gantry type 3D structure, so servo driven with a vacuum matrix suction gripper. Designed with safety in mind, power off, air off protection means if something fails, the gripper won't lose the rest. No one drop the sheet. XY axis speed up to 15 meters per minute. Z axis speed up to 12. And then speeds up to 800 kilograms. Loading on over the second time under 120 seconds. Fast, reliable, and safety as your reflex. Now, hardware is exceptionally important, but there are some questions maybe asked. Florian, I have a question. Hardware is important, but what makes the system truly different than the other piece of junk? Now, we're going to tell you that makes the system truly intelligent is the software ecosystem. We have three powerful software packages working together simultaneously. The first one is Automaton nesting software, automatically nests the parts for maximum material utilization. One-click NC program generation, multiple starting type strategies to avoid collisions, and it's able to automatically generate gripper pickup positions. Now, next we're going to use the software, robotic sorting software. Encoder software. Reads XML files from nesting software is available. Automatically generates pickup and stacking position. Group bars by type on pallets. Color coded part identification. Everything we need of the sorting and cutting. And now we have the software, smart warehouse software. Integrates warehouse, loading robot, cutting machine. Manages inventory. You can see exactly what's in each storage slot. Schedules cutting jobs based on priority. Communicates with the laser machine in real time. And the best part is all three work together. From the moment an order comes in from your ERP to the finished part stacked on the pilot, one click. No labor needed. Fully automated, fully integrated. Sounds cool? Yeah, here's what's more cooler. 30% increase in efficiency guarantee. More parts per shift, obviously. 3 to 4 operators saved at least. The sorting system replaced the buttons of manual sorting. One click start from loading to cutting to sorting, fully automated. And finally, seamless ERP MES integration. Basically, real-time production tracking is one thing, and your own system talks to this integrated system is another. Besides all that, we as Mo Laser, we stand behind every machine. 24/7 support, response with maximum 2 hours. Engineers with minimum 5 years experiences at your disposal as well. Online and on-site technical training whenever you like. When you purchase from Mo Laser, you're not just buying a machine, you're buying a partnership.
选择我们，因为这一的使命永有一颗不断进化，协助合作的中国心。雷士以与力为提供连接的第一站。我们不仅是聆听者，更是用专业洞察，将你的需求。
The intelligent material warehouse is where the automation begins, as I just said that. Now, a vertical storage system that holds the raw materials. From there, the truss composite robot automatically loads sheets onto the cutting machine. Once the cutting is done, like they're doing right now, the bypass open system takes over. It automatically picks and stacks finished parts sorted by type, no manual sorting required. And here's market. Everything is controlled by our supervisor control unit. With one click, the entire process runs automatically, from loading to cutting and finally sorting. Now let's take a look at each component itself. Let's see what. Let's see what. Okay. 这是方便。 到公司等等。After the cutting, the part needs to be sorted in traditional shops, which is a manual work after all. But slow, error prone, labor intensive, all the cliches and all that. Our system does it automatically. Using software sorting software, it generates picking up positions and stacking locations in real time. Turbo driven country with plus a minimum of zero point 0.5 millimeters positioning accuracy picks up the parts and stacks them back to the pallets. Sorted by the type, ready for the next step. Now it handles part up to 240 kilograms with precision and speed. And with single sheet detection and automatic sheet separation, it's smart enough to avoid picking up two sheets at once. Say something on the comment section. Put some likes on it. Subscription, please subscribe. Пожалуйста, обратите маршрут и платформы. 有点关注，有点关注。看不到看。Handles parts up to 240 kilograms with precision and speed, and with single sheet detection, automatic sheet separation, smart enough to avoid two sheets, yeah, picking up two sheets at one time. Well, thank you for your hour of patience and talking for you off some side. That's basically the BIPOD service intelligence coding process center. That's the all of it. Full automated, full integrated sales for industry 4.0. And of course, if you're ready to take your production to the next level, here's what you can do. Talk to our engineers online, schedule a one-on-one consultation. We'll bring samples or, just you can actually calendar a visit to our factory as well. So yeah, then why not? Thanks for watching, and we look forward to engagement with you. Peace out.